presenting 3 pieces, and they're all from my AP Studio Art and Drawing portfolio. So the first one is called Foley Tree 2. The reason why it's 2 because it was originally a sketching on a sketchboard, and then I copied it through copy machine using a brown paper that has a rough finishing on it, and I found the copied sketching turned out pretty interesting on it because it has sort of the vintage feeling to it, and then I copied a few more on regular paper and then glue them on there to create this kind of comparison between the colors and the different textures, and I thought it turned out pretty good. And the second picture is called Northern Lights. It's a series of colorgraph print that I did in one of our projects, and it was originally a photo that I took in Alaska, and where I saw the Northern Lights, and it was such a fantastic scene that I want to recreate on colorgraph prints. And to create this the texture of Northern Lights, I used different materials on the background, foreground. I used a very soft paper that is almost like tissue paper for the Northern Lights themselves, and then used a harder cardboard for the trees and the hills. And I chose my color palette to be cold for the snow and the sky to sort of to make the colorful Northern Lights to stand out. And the third piece that I'm going to talk about is it's called Nostalgia. It's an etching piece, and this is something that I'm an international student, and I do think about my home all the time, especially at this time. And so the moon has an actually nostalgic intention in Chinese culture, and that's sort of the meaning of this piece. I explained my thought when I was thinking home, and I used the little tiny points on there to show the soft moonlights shining on the grassland. And yeah, I like etching a lot, and I think because they're good for expressing contrast and value, and that's also a focus for my portfolio. I really want people to see not only the scenery, but also the sort of the emotion I have for them, because I think what matters is not something. What matters the most is not the scenery themselves, but also the sort of emotion that we as human beings have when we see them, because we give them meanings ourselves. I think that's the most fascinating part of natural sceneries.